gonna sit down.
And welcome to
the High as Fuck podcast
with your Matt Jackson.
With your boy,
Matt Jackson.
And Quack Joe, motherfucking cool.
Quack.
Quack.
I think we got a duck in the pond coming up on next.
We gotta flap our wings.
I think we got a duck in the midst of our podcasting today, our interviewing today. We got a duck on the horizon.
I'm flapping my wings.
He's gonna fly from his pond, dude.
Quack!
And he's gonna quack his way over on the phone.
Quack.
I don't have much time, but I can do it when I get on the road in about an hour. So if that's okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah, we've got
Rob Killjoy coming up.
We've got Rob Killjoy. He's one of my favorites. Like I love this man. Quack. We watched him do the JD Drake thing, like ugly ducklings. Yeah, he's one of the ugly ducklings. You got him, and I think it is by Lance Lude, Rob Killjoy, and Kobe motherfucking Carino. His dad is the legendary Steve Carino from ECW, and they have Mikey. Oh man, let me not butcher your name. And we have Mikey, and I don't want to attempt to pronounce the name. Sorry. We got Mikey, Quack, and I love the whole
Quack.
I love the whole duck thing because they have like DuckTales,
Quack,
and all these other things to do with the shirt designs and all that stuff, and just Quack. This man's dope. I gotta have one of these masks. Yeah, I gotta have the mask. I need their merch. Like, I love these guys. My son met these guys at Danville Comic-Con and fell in love with them. Like, because they were wild. They grabbed their beards and man did a crazy face, and I did the crazy face, and Rob Killjoy did the crazy face, and you know,
Quack.
I might have to use that picture.
Quack.
Might have to use that picture as a thumbnail. I don't know, but this man is great. Rob Killjoy. I've got his. I got my kid his autograph. I mean, of course, I got it for myself as well, but I got it. I get everything, and I was, whatever. So I was at a show, and I saw Rob Killjoy, and he had time for me. You know, he sat there and talked to me for a minute, like he's gonna do tonight or today, and it's just amazing. It's amazing. We've got the guy that weighs in at an undisclosed amount of rubber duckies.
From parts unknown.
No, he's from the pond.
I thought they called him from parts unknown in one episode.
No, that was somebody else, I believe.
He was wrestling against Suicide in that match.
Yeah, he said parts unknown for Suicide.
They said parts unknown for both, though. I thought.
They shouldn't have did it for him because he's from the pond.
Maybe
Quack.
He said Ponds Unknown.
Ponds Unknown, that's what it was. Yeah.
Quack!
From Ponds Unknown, the Quack Master himself, Rob Killjoy, man. It's going to be great.
Weighing in at an undisclosed amount of rubber duckies.
Rubber duckies, boy. Rubber ducky, he's the one, the only one that I adore.
You make bath time so much fun.
And you make bath time so much fun. They actually signed a duck that I had. Me and my kid went and seen them. It's actually a duck off like a shower curtain ring. You know, it's a duck shower curtain ring. And they signed it. Or I think Rob signed it. Kobe wasn't there. The other two was there. It was just dope. And they gave my son a duck, a little duck, like, and a stuffed animal duck. They didn't have to. It was off their merch table. They didn't charge my son nothing. They just gave him the ducks. Or gave him that stuffed animal duck, and then one of my best friends at the time, Joe Hazelwood, he was there, and he took care of Maynard. And bought him a duck. He like, here you go, duck. And I thought that was just dope. That whole experience with Ugly Ducklings really brought my son up. He met, what's his name, Carnage too. And he lit up with Carnage. He lit up with Victoria from WWE. He got a headlock, so he was he's in that class of kids that if any kid's gotten a headlock from Victoria, my son's in that category of people. Has gotten a childlike headlock by one of the hottest female wrestlers I've seen in my life. You know, she's gorgeous. and she was better than China. I told her that to her face. To remind myself, I said that. I went balance there. But anyway, so it was a great day that day. You know, my son was really captivated by this guy.
The ugly
and
ducklings.
Knowing that you don't have to be the most beautiful person in the world.
Rob.
You don't have to have the glitz and the glam of everybody else. You can just be yourself.
Killjoy.
Be yourself. At the end of the day, be yourself. My son probably learned a lot just from meeting the ugly ducklings. You know, that day. So, I mean, yeah. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. We're going to have him on the show. I can't fucking wait. And he's also said that maybe he can work out something with getting us all of them.
That would be cool.
So we might have to go to them.
Yeah.
But that'd be fine. They're in North Carolina. They're close by. When we roll up there, and we'd have them all on the show. The whole pond. We can sit in a pond. We can go to a pond and have...
Float in inner tubes?
Yeah, we could do that. I don't know if that would work with technology. But it would be cool if maybe we did like an intro and we're all in the pond floating on those things all together, quacking.
And we just scream, "Welcome to the Highest Fuck Podcast."
Yeah. That's a good idea right there. They're all for show business stuff, so we can get down with that stuff. It'd be lit, boy. I mean, we just watched the match with Colby Carino and him. Phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. Should have been on TV, dude. Like, I mean, it was. It was on. It was, but man, goddamn, that Colby Carino kid is fucking phenomenal. I love him too. I met him when I met him for the first time. It was with Rob Killjoy, and it was like we already knew each other. It's insane. It was insane. I walked away telling Colby Carino I felt like I've known him for years. That's just how he presented himself to me. It was just fucking radical, dude. And you know, that's why I gravitate to certain wrestlers. It might not. You don't have to be the best looking. You don't have to be none of that shit, dude. I just gotta find something. I gotta have something that like it's real for me. Brings you in, you know. But and here he is now. And me and Joe Cool, we are here with the Quackmaster, the duck from the pond. He's actually weighs in an undisclosed amount of rubber duckies, we've heard, right? My son's favorite group of wrestlers.
This is true.
We met him at the Comic-Con one year. The Ugly Ducklings did something for my son that day that, like, just made my day, made his day. I've got the pictures on my Instagram. Like, it was a great day for us. We've got Mr. Rob Killjoy.
Oh, Mr. Rob Killjoy is my father. How's it going, guys? Thanks for having me. Quack, quack.
Great. We're having a great day today. We just got off the phone with Victor Andrews a couple hours ago, and that went well.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah, I know you do. I've actually been talking to a lot of guys. All the guys I've gotten on the show know each other almost. Like, cool. There's like, maybe Chuck Singer don't know everybody, but everybody else knows each other.
Right.
So I can say Jock Cole, he knows them. You know.
Yeah.
So I love my community here. Anyway, Mr. Rob Killjoy. How have you been lately? Let's just start off with that. How have you literally been?
Oh, man, same as always. Just busy, just wrestling. And, you know, I'm a big proponent of finding what you love and letting it kill you. So I just wrestle a lot. And then I train, and then I don't sleep a lot. And then I eat some food, and then I wrestle some more. I had 6 shows in 3 days last weekend.
Wow.
So
Wow,
I'm on my way to a show. I'm on my way to a show right now. Smoky Mountain Cup in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Oh, wow. Wow, Victor's going to Pennsylvania today. Pretty dope things going on today. He's going to be working with Brutal Bob Evans today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love Bob.
Yeah, don't we all? That dude's just amazing. Well, that's good to hear that you're like. I keep watching you. I watch you a lot. You know, I want to say this straight up out the gate. The Colby Carino match, that one match you had with Colby for the belt. Holy fucking hell, dude. Oh my God.
Tore the house down. Like, I watched it last night. It was awesome. Great skill.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Colby and I click like no other. He's one of my best friends, but he's also one of my greatest rivals and opponents. So, yeah, Colby Carino, anytime we step into the ring together, we plan to deliver something special, and I think we succeed each time.
over expectation.
I like the chain wrestling stuff.
That chain wrestling stuff, that's right, Brink. That is a good. The chain wrestling, the flow you had with Colby is probably like just amazing. That match was just amazing.
Like,
Well, I do love the chain wrestling. It's probably my favorite type of wrestling. It's like the British catch can style, but it doesn't always behoove me to do it in my matches. But whenever I get a chance to do so, I like to do it. That's probably one of my favorite styles.
Hell
it
yeah.
might not be like the flashiest sort of wrestling, but the skill is like, for someone that's actually really into wrestling, like you can see like the work you put into being like that. It's like a collegiate sort of style almost, you know?
Absolutely, I got you. Yeah, it's it's there's something about it. It's just when you have an eye for it, it's just you can tell when somebody knows what they're doing and when they do not.
Definitely. That's why we was just talking to Victor Andrews about the on-the-fly wrestling style. It's my favorite ever. And that's what this podcast is, too. It's an on-the-fly podcast. We just talk.
On the fly, on the high, as fuck podcast.
Yes. Like and subscribe.
So, something that was alluded to earlier. One of
Highest Duck. Hold on, today it's the Highest Duck podcast.
the Highest Duck podcast.
Fucking
That's right.
You wait. I just pitched this to my co-host. We need to get together, like literally, like get together with all the ducks, and our intro is us in a pond, fucking floating, bro, with the duck stuff on, and that's our intro to the fucking Highest Fuck podcast, the Duck Squad. I'm telling you that right now.
It's a pondcast.
Yes.
And we'll just get in a pond and we'll be covered in leeches and pond scum and I think I saw a gator. We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that'd be such dope. Like Brink said, that'd be a great photo shoot, man. Fucking phenomenal. My boys, yeah.
So some questions that I like to ask often when we talk to guys about that have been in tag teams, been in rivalries. He alluded to it already, and I just have to hit on it. He talked about Colby Carino and their back and forth.
Yeah.
And
Kinda
they're
like Shawn
good
Michaels,
as a
Triple
tag
H,
team.
yeah.
Like, we have these rivalries. They're so good as a tag team. The chemistry is there. But then as rivalries, they're so good, too. And how does I've not got to talk to a real tag team yet to ask this question. So a member of a tag team is great. How does that psychology play into being best friends, but also being bitter rivals in the ring? Like that chemistry, how do you translate those differences?
Well, I mean, you kind of have to, you kind of know each other better than anybody else, so you would know him better than your other opponents, so you're kind of ready for what you're going to throw at each other, so you kind of got to dig deeper into your bag of tricks sometimes, and, it's a little more difficult, it's a little more challenging to face a friend besides someone you don't know who may not be familiar with you.
Right.
So that's a little difficult, but it's putting matches together and stuff. It's a little more fun, but I didn't say funner. I meant fun but it's a little more fun. Or like say with Colby and I, like say when we're talking out matches and stuff. Sometimes we clash a little bit. We have different ideas, but we always compromise and get the best out of what we do. There's times where it's like we got to convince each other of stuff. Sometimes we're both on the same page, but that's also we know that we're both coming from a good place and we're going to hit each other harder, but it's not personal.
Yeah, exactly.
When you don't know somebody and your buddy has called a match, that could be a problem. When you hit them or they hit you, you're not sure if hey, is something going on or is that just whoops?
Because then you got the receipt business.
Right, because you never know when somebody's trying to take advantage of you. It's like, Colby and I know that we're not trying to take advantage of each other.
Oh, yeah, y'all are playing off each other. Y'all are working with each other.
We both know we're working for the good of the match and the story we're telling, not ourselves.
And the better goodness of wrestling in general.
Right.
Trying to put on the best match classic you can go.
Yeah, I like it.
And
It's not really about you individually.
yeah, it's not really about you individually. It's about what you can do for others, right?
Exactly. It's about the show that we're putting on. If the match gets over, we both get over.
Yeah.
It's not about me. It's not about him. It's about us. It's about the people.
And that's the greatness of wrestling. It's like you have to connect with people. It's like in movies or anything like that, but you have to connect.
Absolutely. Emotion is the most important thing.
And with you and the Ugly Ducklings, I see a lot of that fan interaction, a lot of fan connections. Y'all's entrance theme is fucking lit. Your whole
Absolutely. That's by Eddie Ruger, by the way. He's a fantastic rapper. You guys should look him up on social media. Ed E. Ruger, Ruger. He's great. He's done a lot of great wrestling things, and ours was just the first.
Yeah, because I think I've heard his name before. But your whole presence, the whole children thing, like the children love you. Like what I said about my son, like he just, when he met you guys, was the moment, like, it was a big moment for him.
Well, see, we got very lucky. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we got very lucky with the duck gimmick, with the duck characters, because we just came up with it, and then we just expanded on it. And like, kids like us because we're ducks and we quack, and people like us because we're entertaining and we're fun, and wrestling fans like us because we have dope matches and do cool shit.
Yeah, and you got
like cool
Colby Carino with you, and Lance Lou.
Exactly.
You have
exactly. So. Yep, and we got Coach Mikey.
Yeah,
so it's Mikey. Like we got all sorts of like just. So we cover a couple of demographics with that, with what we do.
And Lance Lude is a guy that's been around too. I've seen him in all kinds of damn companies fighting names.
Absolutely.
How is he doing? Let's bring him up a little bit. How is he doing since like the surgery and the hospital time?
Well, he's doing okay. Like he's in remission and stuff now. From he was diagnosed with colon cancer a couple years ago, but but he's went through chemo and everything. He's in remission and everything now, and he's come back. He's had a few matches, but right now he's not doing so many matches. He's just doing some things at home and everything. So lately, I've been teaming with White Mike as the Ugly Sucklings a lot.
Yes. I love White Mike and the Gymnasty Boys.
Yes. So so White Mike and I, we go way back, and like I say, lately we've been teaming a lot.
I tried getting him on the show, but he's going through some mental things or something at the moment, so I couldn't talk to him. Might have been just something to do with wrestling or something. So I'll eventually get him on. Hopefully. You still there, Rob?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Oh,
I apologize.
What was I saying now?
You were putting over one.
His friend.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
To get him on the show.
Yeah. I'm trying to get White Mike on the show. Sorry, my brain like slipped a fucking disc or something. But
I totally understand.
But yeah, White Mike, I love him. He's an inspiration, and with the Lance Lude thing, it's very inspirational too. That something might happen to you big in your life like that, and may take you out for a while, but it's the strength and the compassion and the willpower and the dedication and all that comes together in a concoction that just keeps you going.
You gotta have something, you gotta have something you love to do to bring you back. You know, if you don't have something, you will get like stuck in the fact that my health's bad or whatever.
Yeah, and you get stuck on that. Yeah.
I can't even imagine that, because even during the pandemic, I was on 6 weeks. I could not stand out wrestling. So I couldn't even imagine, say that. So I don't like time off. I don't do days off. I don't do weekends off.
No days off, or I'll kill Joey.
That's right.
New nickname. But okay, let me hit on TNA since we ain't got much time.
All right.
Okay, so I know you did the Matt Hardy thing, and I can't remember the name exactly because he has.
It was a total nonstop deletion.
It was. Okay, I was right. Okay.
And White Mike was there also.
Yeah, I don't really. Thinking about it, I don't remember. I had to go back and watch it. I was looking for it so I could watch and show Joe Cool the segment y'all had, and I know y'all just got creamed by Decay, right? It was Decay, right?
It was we got double chokeslam by Abyss on the ground, and it hurt a lot.
Yeah.
And we had to shoot it twice, so it hurt doubly.
Yeah. Because this is Matt Hardy's multiverse stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
That segment right there, I got so excited about that because I'd already met y'all, I know y'all and stuff, and I saw that, and I was just like, oh my god, I want to see more of this. I want to see more Ducklings because these guys are very entertaining. They're on spot. They're good.
So dope to be chokeslammed by Abyss.
Oh, Abyss. I know he's one of the best, right? Like, God. Like, I took his finisher move by a guy named Rex Chappell. You may know him. He's Sons of Salem.
Right, yeah, I'm aware I'm aware of who that is. Yeah, thing is also we were hoping that would lead to more opportunities for us and everything. We were hoping that would we used to have an interview show called The Duck Pond.
I remember.
And you can check it out. Yeah, you can check it out on YouTube. We've had one with Jeff Hardy. We've had one with Matt Hardy. One time we were in a 6-man tag at CWF in Burlington, North Carolina. It was all 3 Ducks and Coach Mikey against White Mike, Ethan Sharp, and I think was it Donnie Dollars. And the Hardy Boys came out and interrupted that match, and that was interesting. So we're on their quest for gold deal or whatever, or the expedition of gold or whatever it was called.
The expedition.
Expedition, yes. And but so I mean we're familiar with them, so I was hoping that that would lead to more for us, but it was still a fun deal.
Oh yeah.
Why it did, we were there till like 1 a.m. taping stuff. It was just crazy. It got cold.
With the most legendary tag team, other than the Road Warriors and whatever, for my generation. Well, not really my generation because I grew up with the Road Warriors as well. But for having that kind of like time with the Hardy Boys must have been really cool. I'm kind of jealous about that, because Jeff's my main guy in wrestling. That's the guy I look up to the most. So if someone would say who made you get into wrestling, I would be, of course, The Undertaker, but that's not obvious. I'd say Jeff Hardy. Because he's the greatest of all time, in my opinion, because he went out there and was himself, and really himself.
Well, see, that's always strange to me. Like, my favorites were like Shawn Michaels and Eddie Guerrero, but wrestling is what made me get into wrestling. I just loved wrestling. So it's like, I had a couple favorites, but I was just enthralled by all of it. Like, there were certain ones who were like must see. Like whenever they came on, my eyes were glued to it. But it was whenever wrestling was on. That's whenever it was just wrestling in general made me want to be a wrestler. So a lot of people are like, oh, this person made me think I could do it. It's like, I don't have that. Like, I don't have a first memory of wrestling either. I've always watched it. All my life, I annoyed my parents with it. Like, say, I would rent old WrestleManias from video stores and stuff whenever I was able to. Like, I've just always been obsessed with wrestling.
You tape traded in school too, didn't you?
That was not quite a thing when I was in school, or it was just becoming a thing. Okay. I was very poor, but what I did was, I would try to look up stuff on the internet at school. That's how I discovered ROH and stuff. But I'm old. I graduated in 2005. So I'm old as shit. Like, I'll be 72 this month. And my friend, though, like, say, whenever I didn't have cable, I had a friend who would tape all the pay-per-views and all the Raws and stuff for me, and then bring the tape to me the next day at school, so I was still able to watch it. So I guess you could say I was a tape trader, but not in the way that you would think.
I
Yeah.
think 2005, you were like 17, right?
Me? 17?
I was 17 in 2005 when I graduated. That is correct.
Okay, so... Wait a minute. So we're all the same age then. We're 35.
Oh, crazy.
Graduated around the same time.
You're 35 too?
Yep. And I started wrestling when I was 17, so I've been wrestling almost 19 years now. That's over half my life.
We're all 3 the same age right now. That's awesome.
Oh.
We're all 35. Or 72.
Wild times.
Or 72.
Yeah, 72. Yeah. I got some city miles on me. I'm tired.
Damn it, boy. Oh, man.
I want to ask about... did you
respect your elders?
Did you do wrestling sport like in school or?
No. I wish I would have. I honestly wish I would have. Like I say, because now I'm just garbage.
Damn. I don't know.
Organized sports, you know what I'm saying? I've never liked sports. I was just always obsessed with pro wrestling. So I just was backyard wrestling for a few years, and I got trained. And I trained once. I had my first match. And I was training and wrestling, and also wrestling under a mask. So just doing like 2 matches per show. And then I just started wrestling more and more. And I would take my tapes into home ec and make people watch them on the TV and stuff. Like then I graduated, and I was homeless for a while, and then I was just still wrestling, and then I've just been wrestling.
I always think it's interesting because I wrestled, in school, and to hear about someone, if they did do it as well, Colby Carino, they said that he had a wrestling background and.
Oh yeah, he's won championships and stuff. Like he's very good.
Team champion at 5 years old, I believe it was, with his dad.
Yeah, with state titles and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Like Colby's a great amateur wrestler.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I like to get in there and roll around with him, but I'm just like, nah, he'll fuck me up if it comes down to it.
Yeah, Colby's very talented.
It's a totally different level of skill when you start when you're young.
And Colby did 205 Live.
I started late in it, and then the kids.
Everything's it's easy to him. It comes easy to him. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, his dad is the great, legendary Steve Carino from
Absolutely.
So,
and
yeah,
like a state champion here in Virginia couldn't hold a candle to someone in PA. You know, it's just like a totally different level up there. You know, Pennsylvania, everybody knows like best wrestling state in the whole country. You know.
Oh yeah, Penn State. Yeah.
I was unaware of that.
Doesn't that
makes sense?
Yeah, like New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Iowa, Ohio. Like they're some of like the top ones. You know. Here in VA, it wasn't really that much of a level. Like I rarely even had a lot of people to wrestle when I went to meets and stuff. You know,
They were a big guy.
being heavyweight and such, and a little bit bigger. So yeah, definitely fun though. I love it.
I used to do that crazy, just sit in the backyard.
I miss being on the mat. You know, freaking.
I miss being in the ring training, but you know,
Yeah.
my body told me I had to quit that shit because I forget to duck my head or something. You know, I took the fucking black hole slam and I was up there in a circle and I forgot when I needed to tuck because it was so fast. The sequence is so fast, and the kids did not record it. Dang it. But yeah. So, do you know who you're wrestling tonight, or?
Tonight I'm wrestling Axton Ray. Where's Axton Lowe now? I'm not sure. Well, Axton from Tennessee.
Okay, cool.
We're in the Smoky Mountain Cup at Innovate Wrestling in Kingsport, Tennessee, at the Civic Auditorium.
Is the same
Kingsport, Tennessee.
Damn, Jim Cornette.
No, it's like
Okay.
offshoot, and it used to be called Smoky Mountain Wrestling, but then like NWA, like say. It used to be an affiliate of NWA. They had to change the name and all that because they weren't branding and everything. So now they're Innovate Wrestling, but it's still the Smoky Mountain Cup. But I know like he is familiar with Jim Cornette, but I don't think it's a direct correlation between Smoky Mountain, what used to be Smoky Mountain Wrestling, and Smoky Mountain Wrestling then. Or it used to when we first started here, it was NWA Smoky Mountain is what it was. Am I still there?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You also
Okay, sorry, I'm going through the middle of nowhere.
You're good. You did do NWA too as well. I'm correct in that, right?
Just like offshoots like that, like NWA Smoky Mountain, like we were NWA US Tag Champs and stuff. But we were also finalists in the 2018 Crockett Cup. But for some reason, that's the one that they do not acknowledge. If you look at their list, they go like whatever, 2017, 2019, 2020. They totally skip over the one they had at PWX that we were in the finals against the Workhorsemen, JD Drake and Anthony Henry.
Oh yeah. That's good shit right there, because I just seen you versus JD Drake.
Oh, we go way back. Like we've known each other for about 17 years now, and like we've wrestled a million times, and we've had rivalries up and down the coast. We've teamed together plenty of times. Like we're all members of a group called the Workhorsemen. The Workhorsemen are just recognized as him and that to me as a team, but there's actually like 10 of us.
Oh, okay, that's cool as hell. That's a close connection to AEW. So. I'd like for Tony Khan to call y'all. Like,
well, that'd be nice.
Like,
yeah, a lot of people ask me, they're like, why don't you go to AEW? I'm like, oh, well, that's good. Why haven't I thought of that? That's crazy.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody wants to get to the big leagues.
They want to get to AEW now because you got more creative control, which the Ugly Ducklings deserve that.
But, you know.
Even if they wanted to change
just let us just get beat up and make your guys look good. We're good at that. We'll take care of the rest. We'll get over it. Don't worry.
I agree with you on that one because y'all's work ethic, bar none. Like it's the fucking good work ethic, hustle, loyalty, and respect. I hate to bring it back to John Cena, but that's one of the greatest sayings that he's ever said. You know, and never give up, never back down. You can't see him, so. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's just basic thugonomics.
Yeah, it is. That's my boy Rob Killjoy right there. Boy. Damn it, man. I love this. I love chit-chatting with you boys because just makes my damn life, like, for what I'm trying to do in my life, meaningful. Not more meaningful than me having children and stuff, but something that is always missing in my life is this wrestling world.
Well, my life is very, very busy, so I'm glad I was able to squeeze a few minutes out for you guys today. So, like,
me too.
Sorry it's been a little hectic, but my schedule keeps me busy. I wrestle a lot.
I know, and I'm just lucky to have you on my show.
We appreciate anytime you.
I'm the lucky ducky. I'm the lucky ducky here.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much, Rob.
I just actually put that together real quick because I'm trying to be as humble as I can, and that was just. Thank you, Rob Killjoy. I love you so much, dude.
Thank you, man. Like saying, I never believe anybody when they say it to me.
Well, you can believe me when I say it. I fucking love you, dude.
Well, love you guys too, and I appreciate you having me on. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to waddle off here. But this has been the Highest Duck Podcast. And you guys, I was very fun. I was super entertaining. You guys had a great time, and you can't wait to have me back.
Oh, what? Yeah, damn right. I couldn't even talk there for a minute.
I love it.
Damn right. Once we get some more time, maybe we can come to a show and scoop up some words too.
Oh, absolutely, man. You guys come on out whenever. You just keep up with my social media. Follow me on Twitter at I'm Rob Killjoy, and on Facebook, just type in Rob Killjoy. You'll find me under my shoot name of Rob Askew. That's I'm not spelling it right now. You figure it out. But I appreciate you guys having me on. Come on out sometime, and I appreciate it, guys.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, quack, quack.
Quack, quack, baby boy.
Thanks, guys. Bye,
Hey, brother.
Peace. Beautiful.
This has been.
Man, oh my God, dude. That right there for me was my highlight. That's WrestleMania for me. I'm sorry.
dope.
Like, that's a WrestleMania moment for me.
That guy's cool as
To
fuck.
be able to get somebody on that's busy. I mean, I know everybody else is busy. Everybody's going to give us different time links,
Yeah.
you know. Sometimes we actually went over. So let me just tell you that he wanted
got
to
a
give us
little
10
time,
minutes.
yeah.
We got 24 minutes
got a
out of
little time,
it.
that's
So that's what I like about this show, Joe, is because we have time sets. People's already said them before. There's already been time stamps before. It's like, okay, so we're going to do it this long. And then guess what happens? We actually talk. And it goes longer than what is said.
It was a
in the
good
beginning.
show.
Good conversation.
It's
a
happened
good
too many
conversation.
times. And
Yeah.
it's going to continue to happen, people. So you need to like and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And waddle your way to YouTube. And
Quack.
your way to the like and subscribe button. Because we're ducking cool here. That was the freshest thing I've had on the podcast right now, is for him to say
The pond.
the high as duck
Podcast.
pond cast.
Yeah.
Which I used to watch their podcast, or their pond cast, and it was freaking dope. And he's down with the idea of sitting in the pond and doing that stuff. So, hey guys, like I said, like, subscribe, notification bell is just right there. It's like right there. Just touch it. Touch it.
You want to
Make that button go quack, quack, quack.
Just diddle it a little bit.
Just diddle it a little bit. Put your little feathers on it and just click that button.
Who's next? Who's next on your...
Who's next on the docket? So far, we got Billy Starks.
We got
the 12th
Billy Starks
of
on
September.
12th right now.
And she's one of the biggest stars that, I mean, I hate to sound like this because I ain't trying to belittle anybody or whatever, but everybody's going to agree with me. All these wrestlers will agree. This 18-year-old chick is on a roll of a lifetime right
She's
now.
on fire right now.
She's on fucking fire, and if we can get, if that can, like, we're on a schedule, we're on our, so that should be happening.
This has been
The highest
the
fuck.
highest fuck.
No, the high as duck
fuck
pond
podcast
cast, and we just had one of the greatest people on
with you
Rob
boys.
Killjoy.
Keep a lookout.
And Matt
Jackson
and
and
Brink.
Joe Cool
Brink. Yeah, I asked some
and
questions.
Brink of
His first time on the interview thing.
with interview with us.
Yeah.
First time.
And we are ducking off.
We're out.
If you want to hear
Not
about
logging off, we're ducking off.
Like
and we
Elvis.
got to duck off.
We're ducking off like Elvis Presley.
Keep a
Duck
lookout.
you and duck you and
More wrestlers to come.
let's get it,
More
boy.
interviews,
We got
more
tons to
shows.
come. Tons
Yeah.
to come. We've got so much lined up right now, just waiting for times to happen. I would love to get people like Johnny Knockout.
Who have you? Is there anybody you've confirmed with that hasn't given us a time yet?
Oh, we've got Steve Scott. We've got Fox Vineyard. Fox is gonna be hard. He's gonna be a Sunday guy. Another person I said. Yeah. We got
Get to
people.
that.
We got Steve
got
Scott.
people.
Steve Scott, which
Steve
works
Scott.
with Billy Starks. So hopefully, maybe he might wait till we get Billy Starks and then he might come on. Who cares? I don't care. We're gonna get people, and our road is gonna lead us to Cody fucking Rhodes.
Yeah,
Yep.
Cody.
And Goldust.
Cody and
Nightmare.
Goldust.
Sting.
The American Nightmare.
Goldberg.
Fucking Steve Borden.
Undertaker.
Kevin Nash. I've already met him. I just need to talk to him.
Yeah. And yeah, if y'all are ever seeing the Ugly Ducklings on the card, go watch them. They're fucking fantastic, bro. God damn, they're fantastic. That Colby Carino, dude.
All right, officially, we are out.
We're out like Elvis Presley.